Hi everyone, welcome to this reading. I have my crystal ball off to the side, so I will be scrying throughout this message. If you're new to my channel, my readings are a little different, and if you're returning, welcome back. You know how we do if it doesn't resonate with you. If you're forcing the story to fit, arguing with it in any way, just leave it behind for the people who it's meant for. So if you're interested in meditations, overnight affirmations, or subliminals, definitely check out my new channels listed in the description box below. Alright, let's go ahead. Taking a step aside, and allowing spirit to pass through me. Opening up to receive information. Somebody is totally eating a cinnamon roll right now. I smell you. Okay, let's see. There's a whole ocean between us. That's how it feels. Someone here, there seems to be something that's trying to integrate inside of your life. I'm not going to read this as though it's another person, though for some of you it certainly can be. Take it as it applies to your situation, if it is applying to your situation. What I'm seeing here is I'm seeing the inner eye and the greater eye. There's this ocean that stands between them. There's a lot of emotions that are taking place at this time. Someone may be trying to integrate some sort of soul lesson at the moment. There seems to be something that's being offered. This may even be a difficult situation right now that we're experiencing emotionally, and it's because there's some sort of shadow material that's coming up. We have the shadow here. The shadow is offering us something. This is a chance to heal something and to mend some sort of rift. For some of you, again, this might be with another person. For some of you, however, this feels like something that's going on inside of yourself. Ways that this can happen, for example, if you're somebody that feels like you're experiencing your life but you're not necessarily living it, if you feel like you have a lot of emotions or a lot of reactions and you don't know why they're happening, or sometimes, you know, if there's things that you loved in the past that you're not able to reclaim for yourself, there's something here that's trying to heal and is trying to process. I love the fact that it's being shown here by the starborn. Now the starborn is an egg, and that egg is about to hatch. What's about to emerge from that egg is its true potential, right? You don't know what's inside of the egg until this egg hatches. Most of us spend our lives in the egg state and we never allow that egg to hatch. It doesn't happen until we incubate that egg, meaning we have to fully integrate the aspects of ourself. We have to stop denying the parts of ourself that we don't like, and we have to learn to love those aspects of ourself as well. That doesn't mean that we have to choose to stay the same. We can love those things and choose to grow. Do you know what I'm saying? So someone here, there's things about yourself that you've come to accept, and you've come to say, this is part of me, and that's okay. It's understanding when those things should be expressed and when they shouldn't be expressed is the key. So I love that. Someone here is really learning self-love. That's really what self-love is. Now there does seem to be some sort of issue here. I am going to get into this a little bit. There does seem to be some sort of issue that stems from the father, quite possibly how ungiving our father was, or some sort of energy that our father gave to us. So for example, if our father suffered from lack or confidence issues, that may be something that we inherited from our father. There's something important about the father in this energy, and this may be something that the shadow is trying to show you right now. Maybe you have a bad relationship with men, or maybe yourself in your masculine energy has never been able to be healthy or be expressed. Whatever the case is, this does seem to be something that has caused some turmoil inside of our life here with the tear, and this is something that's ready to heal. You may not necessarily even link it back to your father. This is just going to be for some of you. So one of the things that this energy is trying to share with you is that you do actually have something to offer. It looks like there was a lot of baggage at one point, and in these cards, the grass always has worms. So the worms, you know, they feed on stuff, and it exits their body as very enriched soil where new things can grow. So someone here, you've transmuted something inside of your life. Maybe time has done that for you, right? The decay, the decomposition of things that no longer really served you, right? Old identities, old habits, old patterns. Again, for some of you, there may be a person involved in this with the lover showing up. These are actually the two cards that started off yesterday's reading here. Well, the three. Okay, so I didn't shuffle them very well, but there they are. So yesterday's reading may resonate for you. I'll link that at the end of this video. And what's being removed now is something that's of great value. You may have gone through a period of your life where you felt like, I don't have anything to offer, right? And now you do. Now you do. This is interesting here that this is black and white. This is black and white. In this pillar here, and between them is this bright prismatic colors. These extremes inside of us are starting to merge and integrate, and as these extremes merge and integrate, what we're producing is a third thing, this very beautiful thing that is of great value. There's different ways that we're perceiving things now that we weren't able to perceive before. When we look at the gemstone, it has many faces, right? And those many faces are all the varied faces within ourselves, that some of them we denied, some of them we rejected, some of them we abandoned, and we're collecting all of those inside of ourselves, and we're creating a wholeness, right? This is how we come to feel whole as people. Let's see. Underlying energies, please. Okay, so we have partnership, we have ancestry. Very interesting, yeah. So like I said, what's going on with this card? It keeps moving by itself. Father, right? So there may be something about the father. A father may just be significant at this time, but there is something about ancestry. I do actually feel that some of you have ancestors that are working with you. That's a message that's been coming out strongly in my readings for the last week. Here what we have is partnership. This is aspects of ourself, or again, it may be about another person. There may be some sort of partnership because it's touching the Starborn card that is allowing us to reach our full potential. For some of you, this partnership is simply the gem. It's that integration of all the faces of ourself, and this is what's allowing our true potential to merge forward. Someone here is actually stepping out in their true authenticity now, but it takes a lot of vulnerability to do that. Here we have surrender, right? We've had to surrender ourselves to something. Now, there feels like there's a little bit of fear that's involved in this, and that fear for some of you may be this energy of rage. There may have been, for example, a father that had an anger issue, or someone in your life that had some kind of anger issue or expressed rage, and so it was very hard to be vulnerable or surrender in that way. For some of you, this is going to be you, especially if this is an internal process. There may be some sort of rage that is like that last little thing that we have to learn how to appropriately not file away, but accept, right? Let's see. I'm being very drawn to, in this surrender card, we have this winding river, right? And this bird has had to kind of like splash around in this winding river. This journey's been very long for whoever this message is for. And they're standing in front of this like brightly lit background. It looks like the moon. It's a reflection of something. So someone here, there's been a lot of self-reflection. You may even be in a situation where something is starting to mirror parts of you back to yourself. Some of you have stepped into this phase where you're using other people and the reactions they elicit from you to do the self-work. You're like, okay, I have a reaction here. This is what I got to work on next, right? And there's a lot of growth that's taking place because of this. That's coming in with this ancestry card. I see this like bird is down here, but they're actually taking up all this space. There's a lot of wisdom that's being gained. For some of you, you may be clearing up old ancestral baggage as well. It's funny because as I'm looking at this card, I'm seeing a peach. So there's something about that color pink or the peach colors that may be important for somebody right now. Peaches might even be important for somebody right now. There's almost like a, what is this? Someone here, it's almost like a third way. A third way has been provided. The reason why I'm saying that is because I was first drawn to the fact that there are actually 3 birds in this. There's 1, 2, 3. This is like the baby bird, but then there's 1, 2, 3. And then I was seeing over, where is it? Right here. It's like 1, 2, 3. And then this offering hand seems to be coming into this pile out of nowhere. It's like there's a third way that came unexpectedly in whatever area of your life that may be. For some of you, you know, it might be, I'm not even going to try to quantify that. There's a third way. And this third way is actually the thing that's going to help you integrate everything, or it's going to be the expression of this potential. Okay, that's what it is. It's going to be the expression of this potential. We may not necessarily see it very clearly right now because we're still dealing with the shadow element, right? Our fears, our anxieties, our worries. But this third way is the unexpected way that it all kind of manifests. Some of you, you've been manifesting this thing your whole life. It may not look the way you want it to. It may not be what you expected it to be. But as it's presenting itself to you, it's going to be an inner knowing of this is the way, right? I'm being told to take a book card from here, so I will read from the book as I pull from this deck. I think that what the author has to say about it is where the magic is. So let's see. Ooh, nope, that one doesn't want to go. Right. Okay. I'm hearing too many, but I'm hearing the second one down. So let's get the second one here. Okay. This summer is going to be very important for some of you. You may even be recognizing that this summer is very important for you. Okay, so we have fullness, vitality, sensuality. So again, that wholeness, right? To experience summer is to be embodied. The summer air kisses every crevice of our body, opening us up in ways long forgotten. Lust, desire, laughter, sweat, physicality. These are all expressions of summer's fullness shining through. When this card appears, know that the senses are heightened and the work is nearing full expression. It may feel as though things are electrified or about to burst. Keep in mind that like all the alchemical seasons, summer will soon pass. For now, everything in your narrative is fleshed out, and the story has just another chapter or two until it begins again. So revel in this time of ripening and rhythm. Celebrate, gather, connect. Whether the season is literal or metaphorical, let yourself be swept into the pulse of these hot and heavy nights, to ponder all that is ripening. Okay. Recall a summer memory. Put pen to page and write about it for a few moments. Fill the page quickly, letting the wave of summer sensations wash through you. And summer is the season of fire. If this card appears with other hot cards, take note. The work may be in need of cooling and anchoring. So one of the things about this energy is that there is something that is growing. When we have this energy of summer, it means that there's something here, this potential, right? This potential is nearing its ripening stage. It may just require us to walk through a door. For some of you, you've already walked through that door. This, therefore, is kind of this message to not fall into the traps of the shadow, but to continue to allow yourself to integrate those things. This gem is almost fully formed. Your integration is almost fully complete. There are always aspects that we have to integrate and reintegrate, but the shape of it is starting to finally come about. There is I'm being very drawn to the green and yellow. So I want to talk about the green and yellow briefly. With the green and yellow, this is really speaking to me about the heart space. And with the yellow, it's that solar plexus space. It's really rooting those energies down, right? Really integrating things inside those spheres. So the solar plexus is our efficacy in the world, right? How confident are we? How do we show up? How sovereign do we feel? You know, do we feel that we're at the mercy of the whims of life, or do we feel like we have some sort of responsibility and power here? With the heart space, this is love. It's giving and receiving, not just love, but finances, time, energy, space. This is where the two are starting to mingle, right? How much we give and we receive is directly connected to our self-confidence and our ability to show up and feel that we're powerful here. So these things are parts of the things that are starting to integrate, and as this integrates, there's something new blossoming that comes in the form of this third way. Okay. Yeah, and this really represents a phase of like massive healing, massive healing. Okay, we're going to take the bottom as well. So we have Thoth showing up here. We have star being healing codes, important information, wounds are healed, recharging. And this is what I'm sensing, right? As we integrate this information, this heart and solar plexus dynamic is kind of healed. And as we heal that, we understand that we have something of value. That's something that we can't understand when that solar plexus is still not operant, or when that heart space isn't able to receive or give. This is what's healing for somebody, and this is going to allow someone to recharge. If you've been tired for a very long time, for example, or you've been drained for a very long time, it's quite possible that you had a solar plexus leak that was giving other things that don't deserve your time and energy the time and energy, right? Or placing things of importance that really didn't deserve to have that space of importance inside of your life. Here we have stellar gateway activation, infinite potential manifestation vortex. So as we come in, as we self-activate and actualize, this is where our manifestations grow. The solar plexus is very important, as is the heart space, to manifestation. And so we have this showing up here. Now I find it very interesting. Thoth is actually appearing several times here. We have him up here, which I never noticed before, and here. So we have light initiation, great teacher awakening, and divine magic. And that's what this really feels like. It feels like someone here, you're waking up to the potential of your true divine magic. What that magic is up to you. It's going to be different for everybody. But it's something that you have to offer. It's something that you came in with. It's something that maybe you've been working with, but it's never gone right? Because we haven't come across this third way yet. Now, this is an aspect of yourself that's trying to fully integrate and fully merge. We may have ideas of how it's supposed to look that's preventing that to happen, from happening for some of you. But there is something inside where all the pieces of ourself are starting to coalesce into a bigger form, and we're understanding that we can love all those aspects of ourself. And this is the great teacher, right? This is when we start to really learn from ourself. There's something here about, just because they use the whole idea of like the Stargate thing, there's something lining up. So there's something that's lining up. It may not be what we're focused on, which is why it's important to take our focus back and to understand what it is that we truly want inside of our lives, what it is that we actually have to offer. There's something lining up there, and that's where our focus needs to be in order to cause this sort of summer to happen, right? Remember, what is the fruit that you're bearing for this season? Are you focused in places where it shouldn't be, or are you focused on ripening the fruit that is being brought about by this third way? Okay, I think that's the message, so I'm going to leave this here. Whoever this message is for, I hope this resonates for you, and if it does, please hit that like button. Feel free to leave me a comment, and until next time.